Hello and welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. And today it's Melbourne versus Carlton. Coming to you live from the MCG. Gary Lyon is with me today. Welcome, Gaz.
Hi, Hutto.
Gary, as someone who's played in the grand final before, now as a commentator, is it still the biggest day in football for you?
The unpredictability of grand final day is what I love. You never know how the players are going to feel when they're asked to perform on the biggest stage.
A chance for these sides to gain some confidence from a win in this practice match. Here come Carlton. The banners are ready for the players.
This could be a high-scoring affair, and both sides would want to make the most of their chances inside 50.
Melbourne run onto the ground. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Just listen to the crowd for this grand final.
They should just take their time here and savour every moment.
The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. The Demons kicking to the left of screen. Players head to their positions as we prepare for the opening bounce. It's on in the grand final. And here we go. It's the Demons taking on Carlton. Takes possession. Gathers it now. Chips it towards half forward. Intercepted. Goes for the goals. Dances through for another. South gets his first on the board. Saab enjoying that goal. Puts the first goal on the board.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. He did really well there and gets the reward.
About to resume play. Thumped clear. This is Walsh. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Gone. Tackles.
Fantastic tackle.
Gone. Uses it by foot. That's holding the ball. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Gone! What a tackle! Viney, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Can't separate these two teams now. If he kicks this one. Smiles all round. Melbourne with their first of the match.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
The game is back underway. DeConnick won the hit out. Walsh slick with the hands. Just gets a hand in. Picking it up was Owies. Turned it over. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of football.
What a brilliant tackle. Couldn't see off Lever.
Great tackle.
Holding the ball. Uses it now. Tomlinson found some space and marked. Chose to kick it. Salem marks. Salem sends one up towards the wing. Kick by Hunt. Marks now and can send it back. Gets the handball away. Hands that ball to the opposition. Sweeping handball from Finey. The umpire calls for it. Thrashes it. The ball in the hands of Petrarca. Oliver won himself a free. Decides to kick. Hogan takes the mark. Elects to kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. He spears the ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He drives it. Stuck the bits out there and held onto it. Decides to go to the middle. Mops up the loose ball. Puts it on the boot. Jetta had it, lost it. That's holding the ball. Walsh puts on the tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Great tackle. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 60 metres out. Walsh going for number one. Never really looked like Walsh.
You've just got to do better there. A bad finish results in the behind.
Looking for options now. Bent looks to get onto the football. McKay.
Go Blues, MOG Trophy.
Carlton lead by 2.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
May deciding where to go with
MOG Trophy, 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 MOG Trophy.
The umpire will throw it in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
My ball, says the umpire. Gawn thrashes it. Difficult ball control. DeConnick can link up through hands. Cripps won himself a free. A poorly executed tackle there. Cripps doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. 25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Cripps loves that goal. Carlton by 8 points.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Centre bounce.
Carlton aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Gone! What a tackle!
Outstanding pressure.
What a brilliant tackle! Chips it towards half forward. A good mark under the circumstances. Good opportunity for Melbourne to put a goal through here. A mark by Doherty. Works it across the ground. Salem leading the race to the loose ball. Silvani heads onto the ground. Ball up in the centre square.
Carlton need to be far more competitive with their clearance work. They can't win games that way.
Towards centre half forward. And the mark will be taken. 45 metres out. This shouldn't be too difficult for Hogan. He takes aim. It's over. Just 2 goals in it.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Ready to bring it back into play. Stocker looking to track down the footy. Neil Bourne slams it towards goal. Pretty happy with that one. Melbourne reduced the margin.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
We're back in motion. Swanson has it now. Murphy finds his man on the move. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Connie thumps it forward. Oliver takes it well. Slick with the hands. He's got the football now. Taken well at ground level by Jetta. Gorn running off for a break. McDonald hurls it away. Dug out the loose ball. He flicks it over. Up for grabs for Neil Bourne. Use the hands and gives away the free. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Use the hands and gives away the free. Neil Bourne drives the kick. McGovern runs after this one. Martin gains possession. Well picked up. Picks it up. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Gibbons puts the tackle on Lever.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Gibbons looks to convert this opportunity. This will certainly test him from this distance. Holding the ball. McKay gets right in his face.
A great defensive effort.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. Not sure if he has the journey from here. McKay elects to kick. Jordan used the body to take that mark. Jordan went out in the square. He gets above the crowd. Williams goes by hand. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Punches the kick. The ball finds Eds. 50 metres from home. Should be relatively straightforward from here. He slams it towards goal. Couldn't quite make that kick. The lead is now 2.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Teammates break for him. Plays onto himself. May drives a low kick, takes an uncontested mark. Marked by Brayshaw. Sinks the slipper into it. The contest, no match for him.
Yes, Hutto.
Now with a low spearing kick, can't take possession. What a brilliant tackle! Fails to fend off the tackler.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Holding the ball. Oliver has resources out wide. Salem marks it. Salem has resources out wide. Moved on by Jeddah. Finding the loose ball was Tomlinson. Elects to kick. Nice mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. A big contested grab. Doherty going for distance with the kick. Clean pickup by Curnow. Fantastic chase and tackle. Unable to create the space.
Outstanding pressure.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. The kick from Jeddah. A race for the loose ball. Ball collected. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
He takes the mark. Brayshaw uses it by foot. Stands tall and marks. Heads long with that kick. Terrific mark there. Bangs it on the boot now. Takes the mark. Uses it by foot. Salem takes a strong mark. Goes with the kick. Strong mark in the contest. Baker searches for a teammate downfield. McKay now heading off to the bench for a break. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Gawn with a big fist on it. Langdon got him high there. Uses it across half back. Does well to keep it in play. Gone! What a tackle! Neil Bullock upended by Goeyes.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Great tackle! With a driving kick. Gathers it now. Just got the hands in the back there. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Jones puts it on the boot. Open opportunity for Doherty. Chose to kick it. Langdon takes the mark uncontested. Got boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Sends the ball inside 50. A chance to gather the ball. The loose ball scooped up. That's holding the ball. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Here's a chance for Melcham. Testing shot outside 50. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. Moves the ball by foot. A race for the loose ball. Picked up by Langdon. Gets the loose ball. Goes by hand. Takes possession. Going for goal number one. He's put it through. He acknowledges the crowd. Carlton doing well at the moment.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Neil Bullock has a teammate on the move. That's holding the ball.
Brilliant chase.
Great tackle. Puts boot to ball. Takes it well. Curnow lines up from long range. Looks to move it by foot. A chance to reload the attack man. Just puts it out in front. Just gave it away. Cripps hacks it on the ball. Look at them celebrate that effort. A hot start from the Blues.
That's a really good team goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
We resume hostilities. Connie just swats it away. The umpire calls for the ball now. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
It'll be a ball up. Connie with the hit. Picks up the loose ball. What a brilliant tackle! Oh, he sticks the tackle.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Holding the ball. A spearing kick for Goey's.
Carlton for allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Jones wants to play on. The umpire will ball it up. Thumps it clear. We'll get a ball up. Connie thumps it clear. And we'll get a ball up. Punches it clear. Fighting hard was Walsh. McKay coming on. The umpire calls for the ball now. Punched away. We'll have a ball up, close to the boundary line. Big thump from McDonald. Owies doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Decides to kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Uses it now. Good body work to win the mark. Doherty moves it now. The mark has been taken. Uses it across half back. Finds this one all by himself.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Gibbons puts it to his advantage. Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Ball picked up. Had the pressure bearing down. Aiken earns a free kick. That tackle just too high. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. About to take the kick. Slight angle. Going for goal number one. Bacon sees the drop on its way for another goal. Celebrating hard. Just under 2 goals the difference now.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
About to resume hostilities. Punches it clear. Well picked up. The loose ball picked up. Sard coming onto the ground. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Gone, thumped it clear. Fritsch coming off for a spell. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thrashes it. McKay wins the foot race. Thank you. Clears the contest. Here's Oliver. May getting a chance for a break. Now we will get a ball up. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment. A great game of football.
Gone! What a tackle!
Fantastic tackle.
Jordan tucks it into the pocket, marks all along. Lever kicks it. He gives chase to the footy. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Moves it by foot. And the ball trickles over the line. Ball tossed back in.
Carlton are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Picked up under pressure. Unfortunately not for long as the ball goes out. Langdon runs onto the field. Umpire tosses it in. Connie gets onto the ball. Mugabe picks up the loose ball. He heads for home. 9 points the difference.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Searching for a teammate. Plays on from the kick-in. Looks up with the kick. Hunt cuts it off. Holding the ball. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great tackling technique.
What a brilliant tackle. Bent with a chance to line up for goal. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Bit of an angle for this kick. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Viney goes with the kick. A great mark taken there. May goes with the kick. Tomlinson marks in a bit of space. Goes by foot. They're determined to reach the ball. Sarge scoops it up. Fantastic chase and tackle. Constricted by Langdon.
A great defensive effort.
Gone! What a tackle! Langdon uses it by foot. Great mark in the pass. Lever tries to gain some territory. Nice work from Jordan. Puts it on the boot. Takes a strong mark. It's a long kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Good mark there.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Viney collects it. Finding the loose ball with Lever. Great tackle. Jones finds a way to hang on.
Great tackle.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. The distance might be just beyond him. Good mark and looks to send it back. Kick by May. Melts it with the mark.
Carlton haven't been able to set up any set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
That's holding the ball.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Works it across the ground. Great mark under pressure. Gibbons elects to kick. Vance gets the loose ball. And now we'll have a ball up. What can it tell us, Gas?
This is a classic game we've seen right now.
Fantastic chase and tackle.
Big tackle.
Gone! What a tackle! Puts boot to ball. Takes the mark all by himself. Moves the ball by foot. The contest, no match for him.
You're right, Hutto.
The kick from Gorn. The ball mopped up. That's holding the ball. Knew I was coming.
Fantastic pressure there.
What a brilliant tackle. Uses it now. A chance to gather the ball. Jordan dug out the loose ball. Thumped by Gorn. Murphy coming on. McDonald with the punch. Thumped clear. Petrevski-Seaton with the ball. Great tackle. Petrevski-Seaton into the line of fire.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Melbourne fans would love to see this one sail through. 65 metres out. Gets it away. He gets his hands on the footy. My ball, says the umpire. Hammers it. Kerno gathers it now. Holding the ball. Viney creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Fantastic tackle.
A chance here to convert for Melbourne. 35 metres out. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Melbourne close the gap to 8.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. A bad finish results in the behind. Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. That's why they're still in front.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Baker hunting with authority.
Fantastic pressure there.
This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. 35 metres out. The angle's a big ask for Baker. Looks up with the kick. They chase after the loose ball. Fantastic chase and tackle. McDonald creates all sorts of problems for his opponents.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
McDonald looks to build some momentum with this kick. 45 metres out. Going for goal number one. Unable to put that one through. It's under 2 goals now.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. You've just got to do better there.
Weighing up the options now. Plays onto himself. Wiedering puts it on the boot. A big contested grab. Petreski-Seaton kicks it. Finding the ball was Doherty. A lot of possessions for him. Takes an uncontested mark.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
McKay channels a long kick. Petreski-Seaton wins the foot race. Petreski-Seaton was taken high in the tackle. Pumps the ball long. Easily takes the mark. Jones just kicks it long. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they want to stay on top.
Murphy going for number one. Never on target. End of the hole. Carlton lead is now 8.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You'll have to do better than that next time.
Deciding where to go with the kicking. Simply outplaying his opponent.
Carlton haven't been able to set up any set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect the forward to kick a winning total that way.
Salem sends one up towards the wing. Racking up possessions now. Collects the loose ball. With a driving kick. Doing well with the mark. Cuts the kick inboard. Melchon runs after the ball. Gathered by Hogan. Finding the ball with ease. Martin making his way onto the field. It'll be a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Thank you, Oliver. Now it's a ball up. Swats it. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Walsh has resources out wide. Elects to kick it long. Takes that one strongly. Stabs at the kick. Moved on by May. Williams doesn't take the mark. Picked up now. The ball spills to Curnow. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thumps it clear. Curnow collects the loose ball. Viney just threw it. Just threw the ball. Moves it by foot. Cripps, the better man there.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Gets a handball away. Tomlinson has the ball. At full stride, receives the handball. Great tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
What a brilliant tackle. Elects to kick. Stocker takes the mark. Elects to keep moving. Decides to kick. Sarr gets on the end of this. A chance to put one through for his side. 45 metres out. Works it across the ground. McKay runs after this one. Manages to get out the handball. Tomlinson on the ball. He lays off the pass. Viney gets on the end of that handball. Viney was taken high in the tackle. Viney went out in the square. Jeffer hangs onto that one. Goes with the kick. Hogan looks to get onto the football. Squeezes out a handball. The handball hits the target. We'll get a stoppage. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Nice work from Eds.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Gibbons just too high with the tackle. Chose to kick it. Marks that ball uncontested.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Marks now and can send it back. Dug out by Wiedering. Clears the contest. Doing well was gone. Releases the handball. That's holding the ball. Cripps sticks the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Holding the ball. Stabs at the kick. Ends up marking uncontested. Got boot to ball. The mark is taken by Jones. Jones tucks it into the pocket. Petreski-Seaton marks uncontested. Looks to move it by foot. Cripps grabs that one. The ball. He takes the mark. Uses it by foot. He wins the ball in the air. Goes by foot. Found space for an easy mark. Stocker moves it now. Gets a hand in. A clean pickup. Curnow winning plenty of possessions. Let him up, nobody. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Curnow drives the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
The kick goes out on the fall from Cripps. Kicks it out of the back half. Winning the ball in the air was Eds. 45 metres out. Going for goal number one. No issues with that drop punt. They get around him after that effort. Carlton, but 14.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
We're back in the middle now. Gorn with the hit. Jordan with a clean collect. Viney scoops it up. Gorn! What a tackle! Langdon finds a way to hang on.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
He drives it. A good mark under the circumstances. Neil Bullen right on the edge of his range. Plenty to analyse from that first quarter, Gaz.
Carlton lead as we head into the break. They have to believe they're a chance now.
What stands out for you, Gaz?
Melbourne have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Second quarter, here we go. Back with another centre bounce. To Connie, thumps it forward. Gone! What a tackle! Didn't get away from that tackle.
Brilliant chase.
What a brilliant tackle! The kick from DeConning. It's a foot race to get this one. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Collected by Curnow. He gives it a ride. Hits the post. Into behind. Carlton lead by 15.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. A bad finish results in the behind. Carlton have taken control of the outside game. They've been able to find more space in the opposition, and it's paying off.
Weighing up the options now. Intercepted by Walsh. Looking to kick goal number 2. Fans couldn't be happier with that goal. Carlton have kicked the last 2 goals. The lead is now 21.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
The game is back underway. DeConning thumps it clear. Curnow releases the handball under pressure. Holding the ball, unable to create the space.
Great tackle.
That's holding the ball. Walsh goes with the kick. Viney picks it up. Scoops up the ball. Tackle. Hunted down by Tard.
Big tackle.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Sard has resources out wide. Salem keeps it moving. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Stocker hunting with authority.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Stocker moves it now. Good mark there. Chips it towards half forward. Easily takes the line. Hunt kicks the ball deep. Gets into some space to mark this. Slams it on the boot. Drops the ball. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Mops up the loose ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. DeConning thrashes it. Oliver, there to mop up. Holding the ball. Sard complies the tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Uses it now. Doherty has a great set of hands.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Fritsch throws the ball away. A chance to put one through here for Carlton. Sad to have the shot from outside 50. Going for goal number 2. Carlton lead is now 22.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Carlton have taken charge of the contested ball. It's allowing them to create their scoring opportunities. The Blues are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Sets his sights on the goals. Moving on. He goes for a broke. Slams it home. Gets his first. Oh, he's celebrating hard. Carlton beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 49-21.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Melbourne are struggling in the contested ball numbers. They aren't hunting the ball hard enough and it's hurting them.
Umpire ready to resume play. Winning it was gone. Thank you, I'll have it. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Got their hands free. That's holding the ball. Gone. Gets right in his face.
A great defensive effort.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Puts boot to ball. Hunt leading the race to the loose ball. Scoops it up. Now we've got a ball up. Gone with a big fist on it. Thank you. The umpire calls for a stoppage. DeConning hurls it away. Finds the loose ball. What a brilliant tackle! Unable to create the space.
Great tackling technique.
Gone! What a tackle! Salem kicks it. Tomlinson takes it strongly. He drives it. It's a foot race to get this one. Thumped by McGovern. They can create from this. Tomlinson now heading off to the bench for a break. Big thump from DeConning. The ball spills to Vandenberg. Petronka now. Found time to get it on the boot. Releases the handball. Murphy finds possession. Great tackle. Petronka sticks the tackle.
Great tackle.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Melbourne would love to make the most of this opportunity. 35 metres out. Petrarca, can he put it through? Unbelievable
just been clean, but they've got the goal. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. To Connie, thumped it clear. He's got the football now. McKay coming onto the ground. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment. Carlton are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Gone! What a tackle!
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Works it across the ground. Picking it up was to Connie. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Manufactures the handball. Jetta goes to the man on the run. Has a man running for him. Tomlinson heads onto the ground. And the umpire will ball it up. Hammers it. Wins the race to the ball. Owies just handballs into space. Jetta running off for a break. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Thumps it clear. McDonald gets on the end of this. Dug out the loose ball. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. High tackle. Walsh drives the kick. Lever looking to track down the footy. Tackle, Fritsch creates all sorts of problems for his opponents.
Big tackle.
What a brilliant tackle. Fritsch for the low spearing kick. Finds a target.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Takes a simple grab. Moved on by Oliver. May marks. Gets some distance on the kick. That's holding the ball. The ball spills in the tackle. Holding the ball. Puts it on the boot. Oliver works onto that ball. Elects to kick. Doherty dropped what he should have taken. The handball now from Kennedy. Tomlinson collects it. The tackle deserves a free and gets it. The ball's knocked loose. Fantastic chase and tackle. Spears the ball. Dug it out. Ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us, Gas?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Wiedering has it. Uses it by foot. Great grab. Martin elects to kick. A chance to gather the ball. Dug out by Tomlinson. Well collected. Holding the ball. Ran into a wall.
Outstanding pressure.
What a brilliant tackle. Opportunity now for Walsh. Going for goal number one. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. This kick puts them further into the lead. Walsh loves that goal.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Melbourne are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
Back in the middle to resume play. Thumped clear. He gains possession. McKay gets the loose ball. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
A great defensive effort.
Decides to kick. Great mark. Lever has resources out wide, and the mark will be paid. 50 metres from home. Moving on. Goes by foot. Takes it well. 20 metres from home. Moving on. He takes the shot. And he might have scored. Margin in a really tricky situation.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Melbourne can't getting their hands to the ball in the contest. The modern game is all about winning the hard ball, and they're not doing that today.
Wiedering looking to bring it back into play. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Melchuk wins it back. Has to do better than that in the mark contest.
Let's go Carlton, let's go.
Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. 40 metres from home. Melchuk going for number one. What a sensational goal. He celebrates hard after that.
That's a really good team goal. He did really well there and gets the reward. Carlton can't kick him straight. If they don't start to take these opportunities, they could watch this lead slip away.
Centre bounce. Taconi just swats it away. Curnow with a penetrating handball. Gathers it now. Martin won himself a free. That tackle just too high. Opportunity once again for Carlton to put one through. Testing shot outside 50. Martin puts it on the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. Just kicks it long. Marking in space for Rachel.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
That's holding the ball.
Brilliant chase.
Gone! What a tackle! Langdon uses it by foot. A race for the loose ball. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
He's really taking it on now. That's a second goal for Ross. This lead getting bigger now. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Carlton trail in the clearance numbers, but it's not a big issue for them because of their defence.
Back in the middle now. Taconi clears the contest. Keeps it moving. He's having a big game. Gathered by Goes. Uses a short handball. Puts it into space. Missed the target. Wants to keep it moving. He's been in everything. Handballs. Goes by hand to Gagaba. Great tackle. Applies pressure.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Holding the ball. Goes with the kick. Stocker. There to mop up. Clears the congestion. The mark has been taken.
Carlton, for allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Fantastic chase and tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
Gone. What a tackle. Moves it by foot. Jetta uses the body well. Punches the kick. Gets into a good position to take them. Kick by May. Lever gets on the end of this. Sinks the slipper into it. Picked off the deck. Walsh having an impact again.
Just keeps finding the footy.
Looks to move it by foot. He gives chase to the footy. Scoops up the ball. The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Cripps picks up the loose ball. Curnow runs onto the field. Tacconi gets onto the ball. May controlled it well off the bounce. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Tacconi got a fist to it. Finding the loose ball was Curnow. Picks up the loose ball.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Melbourne have had a stack of uncontested marks, but it's not working for them at the moment. They might need to change how they move the ball to increase their scoring.
Considering the options on the kick-in. Ball up calls. McDonald won the hit out. Good tackle applied.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. McDonald goes for territory. Curnow runs after this one. McDonald won the hit out. And now Jordan. That's holding the ball. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
What a brilliant tackle. Looks up with the kick. Lever looking to track down the footy. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. McDonald just swats it away. Is in his possession. Walsh with a chance for a third goal today. To go 4-4 behind. Now they lead by 29.
You'll have to do better than that next time. You've just got to do better there. Carlton have had less of the ball, but they still find themselves in front. It's clear that they're using it better, and that's why they lead.
May, unsure of the next move. Use the hands and gives away the free. Put boot to ball. Takes the mark. Neil Bullen elects to kick. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Lever moves it now. Hogan runs after the ball. Mops up the loose ball.
Carlton have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Intercepts the ball well. Chose to kick it. It's a turnover. Neil Bullen flicks it over. Baker finds possession. Going for goal on the wall. The kick connects with the post. That's them down there. Melbourne fighting hard, but still with work to do.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. You'll have to do better than that next time. Melbourne have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score. Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
That's holding the ball.
Great tackling technique.
Lever takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Big kick required from this distance. Going for goal number one. Reader did well to win that ball. A low stabbing kick. Takes that one strongly. Kick by Petrevski-Seaton. Doherty leading the race to the loose ball. A long driving kick. Drives it out of the pack. Off hands from Vandenberg. We'll have another ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
DeConning thrashes it. Well taken at ground level. Cripps, hurried kick. Brayshaw with an easy mark.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
May earns a free kick. Slams it on the boot. The ball goes over the line. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Ball back into play. Swats it. Up for grabs for Kennedy. Tomlinson dug out the loose ball with quick hands. Receives the handball and takes off. He's been influential. The tackle deserves the free and gets it.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Curnow goes with the kick. And the ball rolls over the boundary. Jones coming onto the ground. Thrown in now. Punched away. High tackle. With a driving kick. Nice mark under pressure. Fritsch winds up and goes long. Marked by Oliver. Goes the long option. A great mark taken there. Melchett will kick from beyond the 50. Moves the ball by foot. Marks in a bit of space. 50 metres from home. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it'll be coming back. A spearing kick. Takes a simple grab. Murphy kicks it. A mark by Jones.
Carlton not allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Gone! What a tackle! Saw what was coming.
Fantastic pressure there.
Great tackle. Moves it by foot. An easy grab for Stocker.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Holding the ball.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Looks up with the kick. They can create from this. Drives the kick hard. Finds himself in space and marks. Brayshaw drives the kick. A good job keeping it in play there. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Just got the hands in the back there. Viney uses it by foot. Williams is surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. They chase after the loose ball. What a brilliant tackle! Didn't get away from that tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Fantastic chase and tackle. The kick from Fritsch. Marked by Salem. The mark has been taken.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect the forward to kick a winning total that way.
Got the hands free. He likes his chances from here. Unfortunately, puts them down there. Melbourne behind by 27.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Carlton aren't winning as much of the footy, but are still controlling the contest. Their efficiency with the ball is superior at the moment.
Wiedering ready to bring it back into play. Holding the ball.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Goal scoring opportunity for Petrarca. Uses it now. A race for the loose ball. He's having a big game right now.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ballman.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Moved on by Murphy. The mark is taken by Doherty. Goes for territory. Saar presents and takes the mark. Kicks to the square. Connie takes the mark.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Petrevski-Seaton runs onto the field. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Connie hurls it away. That kick hits the post. Carlton doing well at the moment.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. A bad finish results in the behind.
May. Players move as they look to provide an option. Decides to kick. Vandenberg marks uncontested. Goes by hand. He's got the footy in his hands. Uses the hands and gives away the free. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Handballs. He wins possession. May has been influential. Cleanly picked up. There, heads for home. Drop passes between the big sticks. That's number 3. This kick has extended their lead. They get around him after that effort.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Great bit of play that resulted in that. Carlton have to be smarter with their ball use at times. At the moment, they're turning it over in the air too regularly for their liking.
About to resume play. To Connie with the punch. Elects to kick. Couldn't quite with the mark. That's holding the ball. Unable to create the space.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Great tackle. Jones puts it on the boot. McDonald takes it well. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Wall shatters it now. Throws it long. Marks in a bit of space.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Gone! What a tackle!
Great tackle.
McDonald with a chance, if he can keep his cool. Big kick required from this distance. Ends up turning this ball over. The kick from Jeddah. A strong pack mark. Baker right on the edge of his range. Goes with the kick. The boundary line wins this race. Ball over the line. Ball back into play. Punches it clear. He has the ball. McKay making his way onto the field. And will get a ball up. Thrashes it. Walks back. Melbourne trying to work their way back on the scoreboard.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there. Carlton are leading the contested ball numbers. It's always the starting point for a coach to find how well they attack the contest. Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition. They haven't allowed that to translate into scores. That's why they're still in front.
Taken well at ground level by Murphy. Hunt continues to find the footy. Dishes it off with the ball now. What a brilliant tackle. Williams gets right in his face.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Slams it on the boot. Petreski-Seaton marks in a bit of space.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Petreski-Seaton just through it. Petrarca gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. 30 metres from home. A 45-degree angle for this shot at goal. A chance to put a second goal. Melbourne now only trail by 32.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. One thing Carlton are really good at is getting the ball inside 50 and then locking it in. They're well on top in that area, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Wiedering with the responsibility of kicking it in. A poorly executed tackle there. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Now with a low spearing kick. Jones with the mark. Great tackle. Laying a strong tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Holding the ball. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. Jones will have to put everything into this one. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. Melbourne behind by 31.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Wiedering to bring it in. Over the top of the pack. 40 metres out. The fans hoping this one goes through to give them a footer at home. Melbourne now only trailed by 30.
You'll have to do better than that next time. You've just got to do better there. Carlton are getting the ball inside 50 more than the opposition, and at the moment they're capitalising on the scoreboard.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Viney driving kick inside 50. Open opportunity for Neil Ball. 40 metres from home. He decides to go for home. He's missed out on goal there. Could have got them going. The Demons still hopeful of reducing this margin.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Ready to bring it back into play. Wiedering plays it to himself. Goes by foot. The mark is taken by Petrevski's season.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
The umpire calls for the ball now. Clears the contest. Collected by McKay. Punches it clear. The ball mopped up. It'll be a ball up. McDonald clears the contest. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McDonald thumps it clear. Walsh gains possession. What a brilliant tackle! A full-body tackle!
Big tackle!
The tackle deserves a free and gets it! Chose to kick it. Viney takes a strong mark.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Looks to move it by foot. Under pressure and keeps it alive. And now it's a ball up. Hammers it. Clean pickup by Hogan. Fantastic chase and tackle.
Brilliant chase.
That's holding the ball. A chance here to convert for Demons. This will certainly test him from this distance. Keeps the kick low. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Gone! What a tackle!
Great tackling there, Hutto.
That's holding the ball. Jetta puts it on the boot. Hunt looks to get onto the football. McDonald slips high and gives away the free kick. McKay elects to kick. Jones takes the mark uncontested.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
McDonald thumped it clear.
Thank you, guys.
Thrashes it. You've seen a half now, Gaz. Your thoughts?
Melbourne are going to need to find something to get them back into this match.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
The Blues lead the contested possession at the moment, and they're converting that lead into scoreboard pressure.
Much appreciated, Gaz. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first half of this year's grand final. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
always been true. Holiday, I haven't seen you since you had to get away. Window pane, electricity illuminates the rain. Lean your face, hopeless, no embrace. I wanna know where the silence comes from, where space originates. Sinking, you're not talking straight. I'm right, this is sin. You're not talking straight. Come around, give in. You're not talking straight. Lay back, sink in. You're not talking straight. On closer inspection, it's just a reflection, and I still move with feeling inside. And it's the tyranny of questioning. Ring the diving bell. I'm further down, I'm nearly out, I'm deeper down the well. I'm hopeless, no embrace. I wanna know where the silence comes from, where space originates. Sinking, you're not talking straight. I'm right, this is sin. You're not talking straight. Come around, give in. You're not talking straight. Lay back, sink in. You're not talking straight.
Third quarter grand final action has begun. The game is back underway.
Carlton, Corker getting first use from their ruckman.
Finally leading the ranking points on the ground.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Great tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Gone. What a tackle. Decides to go to the middle. Doherty gets in a good position.
Carlton could allow too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Holding the ball!
Fantastic tackle.
With a driving kick. A big contested grab. Doherty spears the ball. Viney wins the foot race. What a brilliant tackle! A big tackle there.
Great tackling technique.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Moves the ball by foot. Kennedy used the body to take that mark. 50 metres out. He drives it. Brayshaw found some space and marked. Finds a bit of room to mark. Has it now. Tough ball to handle. Williams selects the loose ball. The tackle deserved a free and gets it. Tomlinson hunting with authority.
Fantastic pressure there.
Puts it on the boot. Jenner marks it.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Going for distance with the kick. Baker needs to lift.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Now we've got a ball up. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Fantastic chase and tackle.
Brilliant chase.
The piercing kick from Cripps.
The Blues have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Bangs it on the boot now. Jones there to mop up. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing. Punched away. Oliver wins the foot race. Penetrating handball. What a brilliant tackle! Didn't get away from the tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
That's holding the ball. Owies moves it now. Doherty, the better man there. Intervening brilliantly was Langdon. Petrarca puts it out in front. He can take off after that handball. Awkwardly got the handball out. Scoops it up. The umpire will ball it up.
It's been a clearance game, and right now Carlton are on top in that area.
Stocker kicks it. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Uses it by foot. Jenner determined to reach the ball. Wins possession. And the umpire will ball it up. Thumped clear. Taken by Jenner. Great tackle. Hunted down.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Holding the ball. Goes the long option. He might kick a goal. Just couldn't get it to curve. The margin is 30.
Bad finish results in the behind. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. Melbourne are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away. Carlton have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Puts boot to ball. Takes an uncontested mark. Langdon with a drilling ball. Gorn pushes a low ball. Jones with an easy mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Walls finding plenty of it. He heads for home. Nails the goal. Congratulated by his teammates. The Demons close the gap to 24.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Umpire ready to resume play. Gorn with a big fist on it. Kennedy drives the kick. Hunt gathers it now. Spears the ball. And the mark will be packed. Neil Bond uses it by foot. Takes the mark. Got boot to ball. A chance to reload the attack now. Petrevski-Seaton goes with the kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
A chance to gather the ball. Collects the loose ball. Chips it towards half forward. Takes a nice mark. Puts boot to ball. The ball finds Curnow.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Marks now and can send it back. Cuts the kick inboard. Slams it on the boot. Gets into a good position to take it. It's a long kick. Intercepts the ball very well. Stabs at the kick. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Curnow found some space and marked. The drop punt goes straight between the bench. Puts his second on the board. They increase their lead. His teammates rush over.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Carlton keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
We resume hostilities. To Conning with the hit. To Conning coming off for a spell. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Got hands to it. Silvani won himself a free. So, what can Carlton do with this opportunity in front of goal? 30 metres out. Silvani going for number one. He's excited about that one. Carlton could kick back-to-back goals. Carlton by 6 goals.
That's a really good team goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Ball gets cut off. He's got the football there. Continues to find the footy. Murphy throws the ball away. He spears the ball. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto. Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to walk into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Hunt didn't mark it. Neil Bullock coming on. Ball up in the centre square. Thumps it clear. Gorn heads onto the ground. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
McKay coming on. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. The ball is coming back into play. Swats it. Jones onto the ball. Just manufactures what he could. Doing well was Hogan. Yet another possession. The umpire calls for a stoppage. Thump clear. The ball in the hands of Gorn. Dug it out. Oliver collects it. The loose ball picked up. Moved on by De Koning. Curnow runs. Drives the kick hard. Silvani hangs on to that one. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. Looking to kick goal number 2. Carlton by 37.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Carlton are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
May with the kicking duties. Hacking it out of there. Curnow couldn't snaffle it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
He just throws that ball. Just threw the ball. May with a spearing kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 40 metres out. Owies going for number 2.
That's a really poor finish there. Have to find a way to do better.
Carlton lead by 38.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. A bad finish results in the behind. Carlton are getting more of the ball on the outside, and it's their outside run that is generating plenty of scoring opportunities.
Searching for a teammate. Jenner throws the ball away. Here's a chance for Gibbons, 45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Brayshaw got hands to it. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Silvani finds a way to hang on.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Silvani looks to convert this opportunity. 35 metres out. He goes to the line. It looked impossible, but he made it there. That's 2 now. Finding his feet in front of goals. They stretch their lead with that effort.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Blues are doing a good job at getting the ball forward. They lead the inside 50s, and they're creating plenty of problems for the opposition defence.
Clears the contest. Gone! What a tackle! Didn't get away from that tackle.
Big tackle.
Gone! tackle. McKay gets some distance on the kick. Keeps it alive under some pressure. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
McKay got a fist to it. Finds the loose ball. Wins the race to the ball. Fantastic chase and tackle. McGovern creates all sorts of problems for his opponents.
Great tackling technique.
Lining up for goal. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. McGovern kicks it out of bounds on the full. Kick by Tomlinson. He gives chase to the footy. Givens will be the recipient of the free. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Good opportunity for Carlton to put a goal through here. Not sure if he has the journey from here. The loose ball scooped up. Gets the loose ball. Lever heads long with that kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Sinks the slipper into it. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Kerner bangs it on the boot now. The mark is taken by Betts. 50 metres out. That's a huge kick. Ends up turning this ball over. Jetta elects to kick. Salem controlling the airways on this occasion. Salem sends one up towards the wing. Langdon leading the race to the loose ball. Ball up on the outer side wing. Thumps it clear. Neil Bullock will be the recipient of the free. The tackle over the shoulder. Neil Bullock goes with the kick. Jordan got under it.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Found space for an easy mark. Jetta uses it by foot. McDonald marks in a bit of space. Looks to move it by foot. Takes the mark all by himself. A low stabbing kick. Chose to kick it. Petreski-Seaton takes a strong mark. Murphy runs after the ball. Picks up the loose ball. Owies heading to the bench. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
There's not much going on out there at the moment.
The ball mopped up. Picked up now.
Let him up, Roberto.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Big thump from McDonald. Jones picks up the loose ball. He gains possession. Makes it somebody else's problem. Intercepted. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Jones finds a way to hang on.
Outstanding pressure.
Got boot to ball. Givens wins the marking contest. Uses it by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick. Cuts the kick inboard. McKay failing to get near it yet.
He needs to find a way into this game.
What a brilliant tackle.
Great tackle.
Kick inboard, finds this, and marks well. Decides to kick. Well collected. A clean pickup. He's had a stellar match. Great tackle. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
That's holding the ball. Owies with a chance to line up for goal. Might be too far out to score. Good mark there.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Good mark and looks to send it back. 25 metres out. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Now they lead by 45.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. You'll have to do better than that next time. Melbourne are finding more of the ball here. They just need to turn those possessions into opportunities up forward to get back into this game.
Looking to bring it back into play. Viney kicks it out of the back 50.
Carlton haven't been able to set up any set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect the forward to kick a winning total that far.
Oliver takes the mark. Punches the kick. Lever gets on the end of this. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
We'll have another ball up.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
They can create from this. Picked up by Goes. Brings it out of the pack. He gets above the crowd.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Now we will get a ball up. Punches it clear. McDonald has the ball with quick hands. Gathered by Petrevski-Seaton. We'll get a ball up. Thumped by Gorn.
Thank you, Robert.
Punched away. Moved on by Goes. Lever collects the loose ball. We'll get a ball up on the wing. Gorn thumps it forward. Collected by Langdon. He flicks it over. Fighting hard was Fritsch. Holding the ball. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Jones drives the kick. Doherty marks uncontested. At full stride, receives the handball. We'll get a stoppage. Swats it. Scoops up the ball. The loose ball picked up. Gone! What a tackle! Curnow hunting with authority.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Decides to go to the middle. Easily takes the mark. Wiedering sends one up towards the wing. Stands tall and marks.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Brayshaw puts it on the boot. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Viney getting a chance for a break.
This game's out of hand, and it could go downhill even further.
Hammers it. Stocker gets the ball. To Connie. Dug it out. Ball up called. Thrashes it. Cripps gets the loose ball. He needs to convert if they are to have any chance from here. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Goes by foot. Gone. Now heading off to the bench for a break. Opportunity now for Petrarca. 25 metres out. Looks like he might run around and open up the angle. They really need a goal on the board now. Petrarca enjoying that goal. Margin in a really tricky situation.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
We're back in motion. Thumps it clear. Has it now. Hurried kick. The loose ball scooped up. Drop punt. Finds its way home. The corner. 3 goals so far. Great start. He celebrates hard after that. The Blues beat Melbourne 98 to 53.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. That's a really good team there.
Back with another centre bounce. Winning it was Gone. Takes possession. Ball up in the centre square.
I hate to say it, Hutto, but this game is over.
The umpire calls for it.
Carlton are winning the clearances, but they haven't been effective and they haven't turned them into scoring opportunities.
Hammers it. Neil Bullock dug out the loose ball. Finding the loose ball was Petrevski-Seaton. The ball spells to Murphy. Collects the loose ball. Manufactures the handball. Receives the handball and takes off. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Just got the hands in the back there. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result. Langdon lines up from long range. Vaughan coming off for a spell. And now we'll have a ball up. McDonald gets onto the ball. Collected the ball low. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Melchett with the opportunity in front of goal. 30 metres out. Golden opportunity here. This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. He's enjoying that goal. The Demons looking for some scoreboard respectability.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Centre bounce. Thumped by McDonald. Owies did well not to fumble. Drives it out of the pack. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Moves it by foot. The ball ends up with Cripps.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Finds his man. That's holding the ball. Murphy applying the pressure.
A great defensive effort.
Fantastic chase and tackle. He drives it. Taking a nice grab. Petrevski-Seaton keeping it low. Does well to cover.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Baker, is this the moment? The ball ends up going to ground. Cripps continues to find the ball.
Yes, I know, he's a classer.
Cripps earns a free kick. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. And it's rushed across the line from behind.
Carlton keep turning the ball over from their forward thrust. If they can hit more teammates, they can increase the lead.
Wiedering assessing the options. Vandenberg sets his sights on the goals. 45 metres out. Difficult kick from here, even by his standards. He drives it towards goal. Goes wide. They really needed a goal there. Melbourne trying to get it back to a manageable score.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. You've just got to do better there.
Looking for options now. Great mark in the pack. Heads long with that kick. Simply outplayed his opponent. Doherty kicks it. Decides to keep it alive. It's been a great game from Walsh.
He's getting off the chain.
And he's stepped over the boundary line. Stocker getting a chance for a break. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Just gave it away. He can take off after that handball. Great tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
What a brilliant tackle. Uses it now. He's had a stellar match. Holding the ball. Gibbons puts his body on the line.
Fantastic pressure there.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Chips it towards half forward. Vance looks to get onto the football. Sweet handball. Intercepted. Manages to get a hand away. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Punches it clear. That's holding the ball. Wiedering gets right in his face.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Kick by Wiedering. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Petrevski-Seaton running off for a break. Ball tossed back in. Gawn thumps it forward. Gawn! What a tackle! Gawn sticks the tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Great tackle. A chance to put one through for his side. The distance might be just beyond him. A 45-degree angle for this shot at goal.
Move it on.
Kicks it long. Ball collected. Stocker comes away with the ball. Stocker has resources out wide.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Lever moves it now. Melcham had it, lost it. Picked off the deck. Fridge slips high and gives away the free kick. Goes with the kick. Finds the target. A long driving kick. Murphy runs after this one. The kick from Walsh. Great mark under pressure. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Bit of an angle for this kick. Puts it on the boot. Gathered by McGovern. My ball, says the umpire. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
What a brilliant tackle!
A great defensive effort.
Holding the ball! Goal scoring opportunity for Walsh. Goes for the goal. A solid mark from Rachel. Moves the ball by foot. Vance gets in the way. Gets it away. Viney steals possession. Mops up the loose ball. Holding the ball. McGovern hunting with authority.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Fantastic chase and tackle. McGovern kicks it to the square. Stands tall and marks. Sard elects to kick. Nice hands. Doherty with a chance if he can keep his cool. With a driving kick. And the boundary line wins. Toss back into play. Thrashes it. Finding the ball was McKay. Used the hands and gives away the free. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. McKay gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Looks up with the kick. It's marked by Petrovsky, sees it. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Elects to kick. Spills the mark. Picked up under pressure. Kennedy won himself a free. The Blues would love to make the most of this opportunity. This will certainly test him from this distance. McGovern keeps that one low. Martin wins the ball in the air. He slams it towards goal. Brilliant step, and he puts it through. Martin getting the crowd involved. Carlton with the edge right now over Melbourne.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Carlton are gaining a lot of their advantage through some smart kicks and even better marking inside their forward 50.
Back in the middle now. Thumped clear. He's got the footy in his hands. Gets it out of congestion. Salem wins the ball in the air.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
A chance to reload the attack now. Shuffled up by Brayshaw. Gone! What a tackle! Fails to fend off the tackler.
Fantastic tackle.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Vance takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. An ideal position to be kicking from. Lining up for goal number 4. Sees the opportunity and was able to take it. That pushes the lead further out. Celebrating hard. Carlton could kick back-to-back goals. The lead is now 49.
Great bit of play that resulted in that.
Not much time left in the quarter.
Melbourne are intercepting the ball well, but they're not capitalising on the scoreboard. They need to find the ball more at ground level to capitalise on their dominance in the air.
Swats it. McKay with the ball. Gathers it now. Finds the loose ball. Walsh, Gaz, what are your thoughts after that third quarter?
Melbourne need to gather themselves at the break and come out firing in the next term.
Any thoughts from you, Gaz?
Melbourne are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Thanks. final term has commenced. Back in the middle to resume play. Curnow with the hit. The bounce made it tough.
Thank you, guys. I'm
Ball up in the centre square.
Well, this game's really getting out of hand.
Winning it was Oliver. Clean from the half volley. Wins the race to the ball. The umpire calls for the ball now. Big thump from Oliver. Here's Lever. Gets the loose ball. Goes short by hand. Well taken at ground level. Snaffled up by Goeyes. Quick handball. That's holding the ball. Unable to create the space.
Fantastic pressure there.
Great tackle. Tomlinson uses it by foot. Keeps going. Good mark by Petrovsky Seaton. Decides to kick. Cleanly picked up.
Thank you.
Ball up on the outer side wing. Punched away. Dug out the loose ball. Moves the ball by foot. Lever takes it strongly. Lobs the handball. Linking by hand. Salem earns a free kick. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Now with a low spearing kick, he takes the mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Langdon finding it in motion.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
McKay looks to build some momentum with this kick. McKay has resources out wide. Quickly onto the boot. The loose ball picked up. Kennedy picks up the loose ball. Tomlinson dug out the loose ball. What a brilliant tackle!
Big tackle.
Great tackle! Martin doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. 25 metres out.
They can just slow the game down now. Take a bit of time off the clock.
Going for goal number 2. Carlton starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 111 to 61.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. You've just got to do better there.
Unsure of their next move. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Well picked up. Curnow releases by hand. Handball's under pressure. Hunt gathers it now. Got boot to ball. Takes a simple grab. Elects to kick. Good mark there. Uses it now. Viney gets in a good position. The umpire calls for a stoppage.
Well, another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Let him up, well, well.
Ball up in the centre square.
Carlton are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
It'll be a ball up. Clears the contest.
Thank you.
Punches it clear. Showing control was De Koning. Collects the loose ball. Holding the ball. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great tackling technique.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Lever, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. It has to be a big kick to get it from there.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Into the post. Goes through for yet another behind. Melbourne reduce the margin.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Carlton are getting the ball inside 50 more than the opposition, and at the moment they're capitalising on the scoreboard. Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
What a brilliant tackle!
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Putting this one through would give Melbourne plenty of confidence, lining up from a 45-degree angle. Viney blocks his chances from there. Viney kicks it out, and the ball will be coming back. Drives it long. Williams looking to track down the footy. Neil Bullock has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Look at him, he really enjoyed that one. Melbourne reduced the margin.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Carlton have been terrific at finding space to move the ball. Their ability to find a player in space is first class, and it sees them in charge.
Gorn gets onto the ball. Oliver handballs to Connick with the intercept. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Couldn't take it. It's cut off by Jetta. Jetta throws the ball away. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. 45 metres out. Ben's lining up for a big goal today. Oh, my God! They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Look at them celebrate that effort.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He did really well there and gets the reward. The Blues have to be smarter with their ball use at times. At the moment, they're turning it over in the air too regularly for their liking.
About to resume hostilities. Connick just swats it away. He has the ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Puts it on the boot. Jetta dominating this game.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Does well to cut off the kick. Elects to kick it long. Fritsch determined to reach the ball. Clears the congestion. Baker collects the loose ball. If they kick this, they give themselves a chance. The Demons now only trail by 48.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. Carlton can be very damaging if you allow them time and space. They've been able to find space way too easily today.
Teammates break for him. Not sure if he has the journey from here. He's kicked it out on the full. McDonald heading to the bench. Kicks it out of defence. Oliver needs to lift.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Picks it up. Salem keeps that one low. Melchon leaps over the top. Melbourne fans would love to see this one sail through. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 3. You can see that happening right after it left his ball. Unable to make any inroads there. Melbourne behind by 47.
A bad finish results in the behind. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Gorn getting a chance for a break. We'll get a ball up.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game.
Ball picked up. Gorn! What a tackle! Unable to create the space.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. He lays off the pass. Doherty will be the recipient of the free. Looks to move it by foot. Strong mark in the context. Kicks to the square. I haven't seen it for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Gorn got a fist to it. DeConning making his way onto the field. My ball, says the umpire. Thumps it clear. Viney made the tricky bounce look easy. We'll have another ball up. Thrashes it. Finding the loose ball was Murphy. Walsh coming off for a spell. And we'll get a ball up. Punched away. Bounce. Works for Vandenberg. Curnow is having a stellar match.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
Ball up close to the boundary.
Carlton have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Langdon was taken high in the tackle. Chips it towards half forward. Williams takes a strong mark.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead. It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
A chance for Lever. Chose to kick it. Baker did well to win that ball. 40 metres out. Can he put it through? What a goal! They will continue to keep pushing to get back in this game now. Smiles all round. Melbourne close the gap to 41.
Some great ball movement there. Just knew they were going to score. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Carlton are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities.
About to resume play.
Carlton have got on top in the clearances, but they're not hitting the scoreboard. If they can find a way to use their clearance ability better, they will find themselves in front.
That's holding the ball.
Brilliant chase.
Owies kicks it. Jones runs after the ball. The kick from Petrarca easily takes the mark. Salem has resources out wide. Kick by Jordan. The ball rolls over the boundary line. Umpire tosses it in. To Connie, thrashes it. Is in his possession. Well, it'll be a ball up near the boundary line. To Connie with the punch. Oliver collects it. He's been in everything. McDonald picks it up. McDonald won himself a free. Goes with the kick. McKay with quick hands. Got the hands free. Vance is streaming past and gets the footy. Fantastic chase and tackle.
Great tackle.
That's holding the ball. Jetta goes with the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball's been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Collected by Betts. And it turns a free kick. Moved on by Betts. Petreski-Seaton takes the mark uncontested.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Intercepts the ball well. Scoops up the ball. Tomlinson found time to get it on the boot. Missed the target. Jones got him high there. Goes by foot. Hogan has a great set of hands. Keeps the kick low. Nice work for Doherty. Doherty has resources out wide. Stocker drives the kick. The kick releases the pressure. Williams moves it now. Marking in space for Petreski-Seaton. Uses it by foot. Jones gets on the end of this. Gets the handball away. Kennedy gives it off. And now they go. Gathers it now. Going for goal number one. That one Carlton by 7 goals.
Now they'll look to track this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Weighing up the options now. May decides to go to himself. Puts boot to ball. A mark by Salem. Keeps it moving. With the ball now. He's having a big game. Kennedy takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. He takes aim. That's something to smile about. He acknowledges the crowd. The Blues with the ascendancy over Melbourne, leading 124-76.
Great bit of play that resulted in that. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Melbourne can't having trouble winning the ball. They just need to use it more effectively to get into a winning position.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Clears the contest. And now Curnow. Ball gets cut off. Lever heads onto the ground. And now we'll have a ball up.
The sting's been taken out of this game. The Blues are winning the clearances, but they haven't been effective and they haven't turned them into scoring opportunities.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it.
Showing some really good pressure there.
spearing kick. Takes that one strongly. Slams it on the boot. Lever.
1 second is how long this will last.
Winds up and goes long. The kick from Gordon. They chase after the loose ball. Dug out by Jordan. Big tackle. Sarge sticks the tackle.
Outstanding pressure.
Gone. What a tackle.
Hello.
With a driving kick.
Crew.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Tomlinson moves it now. Marked by Williams. Going for distance with the kick. Gets into some space to mark this.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Wins the race to the ball. Picking it up was Kennedy. What a brilliant tackle. Kennedy tackled by Lever.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Lever has resources out wide. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Moves it by foot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Sard goes with the kick. Kerner marks. Gets a touch to the ball. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Looks up with the kick. Ball hits the deck. Neil Bullen wins the foot race. He drives it. Jones couldn't keep his hands on it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game. The sting's been taken out of this game right now.
Thumped clear. Kerno coming onto the ground. Gorn clears the contest. McKay grabbed it clean. Langdon on the ball. Tomlinson moves it by hand. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Holding the ball.
Big tackle.
Holding the ball. He drives it. And the mark wouldn't pay.
The Blues have the lead, but they're allowed plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Petrarca found a way to mark that one. Uses it now.
I did this message for
He's
fun.
getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He's showing everyone how it's done.
Taking a nice grab. Sinks the slipper into it. Over the top of the pack. Takes the mark. Opportunity now for Hogan. He has to play on now. I desperately need a goal here. It always hits the post. Melbourne behind by 47.
Again.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. A bad finish results in the behind. Carlton have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest. Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. That's why they're still in front.
Puts it on the boot. He wins the ball in the air. Petreski-Seaton drives a low kick. Slams it on the boot. Jones with a big chance to convert. Melbourne close the gap to 46.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Carlton trailing the clearance numbers, but it's not a big issue for them because of their defence.
Wiedering to bring it back into play. Murphy over the top.
Carlton for allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Kick by Jones. The loose ball scooped up. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Just got the hands in the back there. Langdon elects to kick. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He has been outstanding here, Hutto.
What a brilliant tackle.
Great tackling technique.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Uses it by foot. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Chips it towards half forward. Marks now and can send it back. Walsh humps the ball long. A strong mark in the pack from Hogan.
The Blues just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
That's holding the ball.
Fantastic tackle.
Hogan went out in the square. Langdon wins the ball in the air. A low stabbing kick. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. McDonald kicks it. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game.
Swats it. Clean pickup by Melcham. Releases by hand. Well collected. Goal! What a tackle! Petrevski-Seaton shuts him down.
Fantastic pressure there.
Puts boot to ball. Nice hands. Tries to gain some territory. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Saar just too hard with the tackle. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Here's the chance for Petrarca. This kick to keep some hope alive. Melbourne still a fair way back here.
You'll have to do better than that next time. You've just got to do better there. Carlton have got on top in the contested possessions. It's one of the key reasons they lead right now.
Wiedering to kick it in. Dug out the loose ball. Well picked up. Movement by hand. Sard now. May runs onto the field. Now we will get a ball up. McDonald hurls it away. He gets his hands on the footy. Mops up the loose ball. The ball spills to Sard. Got boot to ball. Baker gets the loose ball. Works it across the ground. Terrific mark there. A chance to put one through here for Melbourne. They are desperate for a goal now. Started to keep going, and it never came back. Melbourne reduced the margin.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Deciding where to go with the kick-in. Coughed up by Walsh. The ball rolls across the line.
This game is out of hand and it could go downhill even further.
McDonald won the hit out. McDonald heading to the bench. And now it's a ball up. Hammers it. He has the ball. Now we've got a ball up. Hammers it. Silvani there to mop up. Kicks out of the congestion. Ends up turning this ball over.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
I'll have it.
The umpire will ball it up. Clears the contest.
Empire.
Thrashes it. Picked up now. Fantastic chase and tackle. Putting on the pressure was Oliver.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Putting this one through would give Melbourne plenty of confidence. Big kick required from this distance. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. The umpire calls for it. Gone with a big fist on it. Ball up calls. Gone. Thumped it clear. Oh, shutting out the loose ball. Releases the handball. A clean pickup. McDonald runs onto the field. And the umpire will ball it up. Punched away. The ball mopped up. Owies wins the foot race. Tackle. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Great tackle.
The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Moved on by Stocker. A strong pack mark. Owies uses it by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick. Keeps the kick low. Ends up marking uncontested.
Move it on.
This game is slowly slipping away. They must improve. Consolation goals, all they can hope for now.
You'll have to do better than that next time. You've just got to do better there. One thing Carlton are really good at is getting the ball inside 50 and then locking it in. They're well on top in that area and it shows on the scoreboard.
Looking for options now. He takes it across the line. Owies running off for a break.
Well, another goal here and this game could be well and truly over.
Gone, thumps it clear. It'll be a ball up, right near the boundary line. Gone, gets onto the ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
We'll get a stoppage. Gone, thrashes it. Does well to keep it in play. Great tackle, McKay got him.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
Holding the ball. McKay puts it on the boot. Lining up for goal. 40 metres from home. Neil Boyd can bring the fans alive with this kick.
been clean, but they've got the goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Finally a goal.
We're back in the middle now.
Carlton have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Looks to move it by foot. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Looks up with the kick. Curnow not getting much of it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
What a brilliant tackle! Attracted the crowd.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Gone! What a tackle! Vandenberg drives the kick. Intercepts the ball well. Moves it by foot. A spearing kick. An easy grab for Fritz. Spears the ball. The ball spills to Jones. Just put it on the boot. Brayshaw uses it by foot. That's holding the ball into the line of fire.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Opportunity once again for Melbourne to put one through. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. They would have liked to get that one. Melbourne reduced the margin.
Bad finish results in the behind. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Carlton are getting the opposition on turnover. They are working hard
Hello, my friend.
and putting on the pressure to win it back. Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Wiedering tucks it into the pocket. Open opportunity for Jones. Jones tucks it into the pocket. The mark has been taken. Stocker quickly onto the boot. Ball spills. Finding the loose ball was Neil Bullen. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out
Rad
for you,
my nigga.
Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Ball up in the centre square. McDonald thumps it clear. He gains possession. Slick with the hands. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
Seems to always be in the contest, Hutto.
That's holding the ball.
Outstanding pressure.
Holding the ball. Drives the kick hard. Winning the ball in the air was Doherty. Doherty has resources out wide. Owies puts it on the boot. Stocker drops the mark.
Thank you.
Ball up in the centre square.
Carlton have got on top in the clearances, but they're not hitting the scoreboard. If they can find a way to use their clearance ability better, they will find themselves in front.
Goal! What a tackle! McDonald gets right in his face.
A great defensive effort.
Chose to kick it. Picked off the deck. Hacks it on the boot. Saar takes it well. What a brilliant tackle! All kinds of pressure being applied.
Brilliant chase.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Kennedy Kenny drives the kick. Jones grabs that one. Decides to kick. Doherty used the body to take that mark. Just kicks it long. He takes the mark. Carlton fans would love to see this one sail through. Elects to kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Dug it out. The tackle deserves the free and gets it. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Constant pressure and rewarding.
Kick by Jordan. A chance to reload the attack now. Cripps kicks it long. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, it just hasn't been enough.
Melbourne will be disappointed with their effort today. Not much to gain from that performance. Your final word on today's game, Gary?
It's pretty simple. One team played for 4 quarters and the opposition just couldn't go there.
Thanks, Gaz. No matter how hard a team goes at it during the match, there's always energy left for the celebration.
You won't be able to wipe the smile off their faces. They will go down in history as the premiers.
Goog loose woo. Ho. S. Nigga. X. V. Yes. F. V. D. F. U. C. K. Y. A. H. Ooh yeah baby.
They are really lapping it up now, and why wouldn't you? They've won the premiership.
They worked so hard for this, and now it's time to celebrate.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Upfter.